Hi, good morning. Drew with Drew's Crypto Channel. Hope everybody's doing well today. It's April 8th, 2026. It's Wednesday, so the week's moving. We're right there on hump day, and hopefully we get over it really well. It's a beautiful day here in Perry, Florida. Beautiful night. Stayed up pretty much since been up really early, so I wanted to shoot a video. I see the market; it's starting to go up. I guess there's a ceasefire, or I'm sorry, there's something's going on in the whole the whole conflict. So it made the whole market raise up a little bit. I mean, it's nothing really big. It's 71,000 Bitcoin. The thing is with the privacy coins, I was speaking about. Zcash is run through the Bitcoin blockchain as well, but it provides privacy, and that one is leading the charge with like a 30% increase. So yeah, Zcash is one of those privacy coins that we were talking about regarding privacy. It's very important. A lot of people are interested, because all the blockchains are public ledgers where everybody can see your transactions. They can see what your wallet holds, all the coins, the amounts that you have available as well. So that's going to be very important in the future. People want to make sure that their transactions, just like you do now, are private. That if you want to spend cash somewhere, that it's private. You don't have to tell anybody, or it doesn't have to be announced to the whole wide world, and not everybody can look it up. So with the blockchain, it's the same thing. Blockchain makes everything visible. So a lot of people are trying to figure out what's the best way to go with the privacy, and to at least have some sort of privacy. But yeah, so the market's looking a little bit better. The meme coins, go to coingecko.com, check it out. And yeah, so I hope everybody's having a great day. Didn't have much to say. I just wanted to get on. It's in the morning, so I want to shoot a video. I'm already up. I'm drinking some energy drinks. I don't know if that's a good thing. Drinking energy drinks in the morning. It's this thing called Accelerator. I'm not getting paid for this, so it's just Accelerator Starberry, and it's like natural caffeine, accelerates metabolism, plant-based, thermogenics, active energy, zero sugar. So it definitely works. I drank two the other day. I just drank one before this and drinking another one. But makes you a little jittery, a little weird, but it's okay. So yes, I hope everybody's enjoying. Well, I hope maybe the crypto market does start going up. I think that's wishful thinking. As soon as it turns around and goes up a couple, $1,000, 70, oh my God, if it gets up to like close to 80, everybody's going to go crazy. But we never know. Again, with all the institutional buying and everything like that, no one knows exactly how the markets go. I would assume we're still in the bear market, but people are saying that we might be out of the bear market, so we're going to see who's correct. I believe with what happens with conflicts, there's always like a ceasefire or something like that, and that makes the markets, all of a sudden, like the markets respond with positivity. So everything has to be positive for a quick second, and then it all falls apart. There's no such thing. So I wouldn't be too excited. It's to get people to start. Oh my God! Right now we have to start investing, and as soon as you do that, it goes up to 75,000, 76,000, 77,000, 80,000, and then crashes to 50. So I don't want anyone to everybody gets happy as soon as we see some green candles, some a green, a positive reinforcement. But it's just to make everybody feel a little bit better. But it's not gonna last. It's definitely we still have some, well, a lot of time. That's what I feel like. I could be wrong. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't ever base anything I say. Again, I'm telling you as well to invest. Well, I would like to see you invest and put some money in, whether it's going up or going down. It's always good to have a little bit of crypto to figure out how it works, and to know what it's all about. So it's a future. Again, is we're gonna need to know. Uh, in the future anyway. So it's better that you start, using crypto now. I mean, hopefully, it's better to have cryptos and understand things like Zcash and how they work, and privacy, and Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana and meme coins and all those things, like, just so that you understand how it works. So in the future, if you ever have to use something like that, you already have that knowledge, so you're not like scrambling to figure it out, and it could be too late. Hmm. We don't want a world control with CBDCs. I know I said that before, and I never like stated what that means. It's central bank digital currencies, which the whole world's going towards that as well. Central bank digital currencies, which could be like Tether or USDC. Uh, so those are coins. Bitcoin is a network where they say that it can't be frozen, the transactions, but I think that's even, they're finding out every transaction or whatever, where I guess they could freeze that. But because it is proof of work, it still has a, availability not to be frozen. And Ethereum as well, they run on nodes. So through those nodes, the validators, people who are doing the transactions, who are getting paid for processing transactions, they can decide if they'd like to, process a transaction. But again, that could also fall into their, where their amount of what they get paid for processing transactions that may be, considered, I don't know, where they could also be, their profits could be slashed. So that makes them think, oh, do I want to continue to process transactions that are, maybe considered something that they're told not to do, or so that there's a lot that goes into crypto, and that's why the sooner you start looking into all these avenues, and all these coins, and you figure out what works for you, the better. And that's why I do this crypto channel. It's not to be negative, it's not to be super positive, it's just to have a conversation. I want it to be light and breezy. I just want to talk about things. I don't want to make it a big deal, anything, because we're living in a world where there's a lot of things out of our control. So we can only control what we can do for ourselves. We can't control whether, something happens in another country, or if there's a, so just figure out what we can control for ourselves. And that's why I do this channel, because crypto is one of the things that right now we can control for ourselves. We have the opportunity to figure it out. So I think it's a good thing to put in that work, and figure out what it's all about, to read some books, to look over the news. Because when people who are, leading the future of the financial system of every country are looking into this technology, it's important that the average person also understands what it's all about. Because yeah, you definitely don't want to be surprised by something or have no clue what's going on. You may be very you know informed with politics, but at the end of the day, politics is politics, and what runs politics is finances. So if the crypto is the financial system of the future, then that's gonna assist in running the political ecosystem of the world as well. And that's a very important thing. So look into crypto. And when there's people like Elon Musk and Peter Thiel, and I can never remember the guy from from Open Chat GPT or Open AI, whatever it is called. I can never remember his name. But yeah, definitely though, if these people are involved in it, the people who are creating all this AI systems and cryptos, and are saying about all the taxations and all that thing, if they care about it, then I think everybody should care about it, because those people are gonna dictate the policies in the future as well. So yeah, everything's very good though. I hope everybody's having a lovely day. And again, if you have any comments, please feel free to leave them for me. And yeah, the crypto market right now, we got some little bit of green, not all red, not all stable. It broke out of the 60,000 range, at least a little bit. I don't know how long that's gonna last. Maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, whatever keeps people happy for like a short amount of time. and then they got to face reality, and reality says we're in a bear market. So if it does break out, I'm going to be very surprised. I know we really didn't have what we an alt season where basically Bitcoin pumped and pumped and pumped this last bear market, and I mean Ethereum and all the altcoins, all the things that are under Bitcoin, those coins, they did they pumped. They did some pumping. I guess there was coins that kind of exploded. I guess there was an alt season. It just wasn't as big where Ethereum really didn't do that much. Solana did okay, but they all basically hit like their all-time highs from the last bull market. So I mean, you would expect like Ethereum not to be at like 2,000 or something, 2,300. You'd expect that to be up in 5,000, or with Bitcoin, when it pumped. I mean, usually Ethereum has to pump like Bitcoin went to 125,000. I mean, Ethereum should have went to like what 10, 15, and it just basically stalled out. Not really sure what's going on with Ethereum. They're always working on Ethereum. It's kind of like scary to me because it seems like everybody who created Ethereum just basically got as much Ethereum as they ever wanted, or they have access to as much Ethereum as possible. It just seems like they have an unlimited supply of Ethereum, and they're always selling it, and it's just like it seems like everybody else is just the bag holder of Ethereum. That's how I look at it. I don't know. It seems like it was all designed just for the top people. Yeah, Vitalik Buterin. I mean, it doesn't seem like they did too much, and then they designed it from proof of work to now it's proof of stake. So just like Bitcoin, it started out where it was proof of work, where every transaction was verified through ASIC mining machines, or whichever mining machines that Ethereum used, who knows. And then it turned into proof of stake, and they have validators, but again, who knows? It seems like they just gave out their coins. It doesn't seem like I don't know. I hope that proves me wrong as well, and I hope Vitalik Buterin, picks up whatever. I don't think they really care. I think they're just basically letting everybody hold the bag, and they're cashing out slowly but surely, as well as like the institution. So for me, Ethereum's not really like one of my favorites. I think it's kind of a scammy coin, to tell you the truth. Pump and dumps. Solana is really in my favor because I mean, it's designed where I know there's a lot of meme coins and things like that, but it makes it really like you don't have to. It's not technical. It's very simple. So I mean, I would recommend everybody who's starting out to use Solana. To that will really help you figure it out. The transaction fees are low, all that kind of stuff. They don't need to fix a bunch of problems and always upgrading the systems, always running. No, that's not how Solana worked. At first, yeah, it was more centralized, but even that, they're trying to decentralize and get different node operators. And I mean, Solana is just such a robust ecosystem. It's going to be, you know, it's still working, and the more they work on it, the better it gets. And I mean, at first I thought everybody thought like Solana was freezing, and it wasn't really a blockchain. I figure, I guess it started out more like and now it's really a blockchain. It has different validators, and seems to be doing really good. For me, it doesn't freeze anymore. So I mean, like I think it's one of the best blockchains I've ever encountered. To tell you the truth, I just think it's fantastic. It really is, and that's where my money is for the future on Solana. I know Bitcoin is going to be a big one because it's an institutional. It's the believe like created from the NSA is what they say. So National Security Agency. So I mean, it's pretty much they're gonna tell you Satoshi Nakamoto and all these people created Bitcoin, but the truth is it was gonna be created because it was going to be a Federal Reserve. They have to change the reserve currency from dollars into digital currency. So it was created to create a new currency, a new form of currency, and it's gonna be a one world currency, and that's okay. That's good, and keep some Bitcoin. But yeah, also keep some Solana. That'll help you as well. The Bitcoin, it's good. It's institutional, but at the end of the day, you're going to be able to get it at your bank anyway, all these coins. So I mean, like, it's something where you can invest in it, or you can also in the future it's just going to be something that, hey, let me buy some here right here on my bank while I'm at the ATM. So these are great. This is great. It's great. But that's what's going to push the price as well. So it's good to have some now while the price is still relatively inexpensive. And I know it's going up a little bit. I don't think it's going to go up much more. And I could be wrong. Maybe there's going to be another, maybe an alt season where Ethereum maybe goes up. I wouldn't count on any of that. I'm just counting on just like the markets are a way of control as well. Just like, okay, well, there's something going on in the world. Oh, look at it stopped, and now everybody feel a little bit better because look as your money went up a little bit by a couple cents or dollars or whatever. So just always know that the markets are manipulated. So you know they like whatever's going on in the world is going to reflect in the markets as well. They're going to use it to either, oh, this happened so the market's going down. No, it's a cycle. It's going to go down regardless if this was happening or not. It's time for it to go down. When it's a bull market, oh, it's everything's going up because this is occurring, so everything's good. So the way that everything's controlled is just it's good, and that's why everything's going up. And when it's bad, that's why everything's going down. So no, but it's not the truth. It's a cycle. It has to go up and down. It's fear and greed. That's how people operate. It's psychology. So that's what you should learn about the crypto market as well. It's very psychological. If you're good at psychology, you'll be good at trading. You'll be good at the crypto markets. You'll be good at markets in general. A person who's very good at psychology. That's all it is. And once you learn like fear and greed, then right now people are very fearful. Whenever there's something going on in the world, there's a lot of fear. So it's gonna reflect in the markets as well. But yes, hopefully that taught you a little bit something today. It's early in the morning, so yeah, drink an energy drink, maybe drink some coffee, watch this video, smash the like, subscribe, write a comment, tell me something good's going on in your neighborhood. I don't know, maybe you're in California or you're in Canada and you guys just had Easter. Or whatever. It doesn't really matter. This is to have a conversation. So whenever you hear this, whenever YouTube puts this public and you see my face and you hear my voice, just know that I'm talking about crypto in general, and that I'm just here to have a conversation. And I hope it helps somebody. It helps a lot of people. Do well in investing in crypto, and keeps them, in a time when crypto is going down, makes you not just run away from the market and cash out and say, oh, I'm going to wait until, the next bull cycle. Or when it's a bull cycle, you're not just throwing all your money in there expecting it to just keep on going up and going up and going up, knowing that there's going to be a cycle that's going to go down as well. So that we're investing, we're not gambling. That's what I want, okay? So thank you very much for your time, and have a lovely Wednesday, and I'll see you soon. Drew signing out. Drew's Crypto Channel.